So here we are in lovely Chanterelle. And we're playing at our native resolution. So no upscaling. We are using FrameGen. And then we did lock our frame rate at 144, which is the refresh rate of our screen. So you can see, I mean, even in here, it's still requiring most of our GPU to get there. That sounds like a bear. And a big old spider. And a gray wolf dog. So right now we're just exploring. We can take a look at the map. So we just checked out this one cave, and that's it. Literally nothing else. And we came through Gap Rock Pass. Oops. Somebody kicking my butt.
Die this young? No, don't think so.
So it says Kurth Pass West is that way. And I think we just got an autosave. Yeah, we got an autosave. We're back on the road to our 300-hour game. We're 238 hours and 44 minutes into this character. And I thought I had lost it, but it turns out there's just something going on at near Whiterun. And anytime I tried to get close to Whiterun, it would lock up on me. But I'm thinking if I wait 7 in-game days, or excuse me, 10 in-game days, and come back, it should reset that cell, and then we should be okay. So not an end of the world thing. So where is this pass taking us? Well, I guess it just goes from this side to that side. Okay, cool. And yes, we have we went and picked up Ari. So she's hanging out over here. Say hi, Ari.
Hello. Can I help you?
That's Cold Sun's Ari. And we're running RTGi. We're running Ray Trace Global Illumination on this, along with a couple of other things, Exposure Fusion. This one is kind of cool also. And this one's kind of cool. This one will make it so it, well, let's move it up here. And we got a little bit of sharpening going on. So what that one will do is if you're going to a dark area, it gives you the eye adaptation from moving from a dark area to a light area. So let's go someplace where it's dark. And then we'll look out. You'll see it. Anyhow, we're in Chanterelle, which looks really good with ray tracing. Without ray tracing, it still looks good, but not nearly as in depth. And since we have the frame rate, we can do it. It does eat a lot of frame rate. We did kick up the shadows to 4096, so should be getting some really good tree shadows on the ground kind of flickering around.
Won't hold back anymore.
Okay, you're not really smart coming after me. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's sad that you don't care.
Who's coming after me now? That's Ari. Don't shoot Ari. So that's the way up to the Kurth Pass. Take some balls to stand there while a charging bear is coming at you. Kurth Cave. Okay, that's where we picked up a bow. I've loved Chanterelle for a long time, and the author
None of you have the courage to face this threat.
They could use some of my bows in Chanterelle, so I gave them permission to use 3 of my bows in Chanterelle, as long as they changed the name of them, and so they didn't conflict with the bows that I was using, but they got to use the models, and they added little feathers to them and changed the coloration, changed the names. So yeah, they're unique, and that's cool. I think it was really cool that some of my bows made it into Chanterelle for people to find. It's little rewards, you know. The one we found is called Eagle Rising. It's actually my eagle bow. So I really have no idea where we're going. We're just kind of wandering around. Actually, you know what we should do? We should just turn that off and just wander, see what we can find. I love what Vactrol did with, to make it look more lush, they upscaled the plants and they upscaled the grasses to make everything look more lush without making it too heavy. Because the forests here are just they're awesome. I think that's why I like Chanterelle so much, is it's a big, just open space with little things you can find to play with here and there. But mainly just a big happy hunting ground. There is... Oh... Is that the cave? Yeah, that's the Kurth Cave where we found the bow. It's actually really cool. That's why I'm going in there. I mean, it hasn't been updated for Lux lighting, but regardless, there's a little like place you can sleep in here and cook, which is kind of cool. And your stuff. Do we want to drop any stuff off in our stuff? We're going to put some bear pelts in there, because those are all connected. So anything you drop off in my stuff will be in your stuff in other locations. We're gonna drop off some food there too and some booze. Yeah, really pretty interior though. Good job, Vactrol. And crew. Oh, we came out into the rain. Better put a hood on. Where are we going? South? We're doing a loop. So how about we go west and maybe a little bit north. We'll see what we can find over here.
No more.
Bad dog. Don't stand in the fire, Ari. A little hunting. Oh, hey now. Get attacked by a wild boar while we're out here hunting. Gotta find out where it's at. It's hiding in the bushes. A reindeer.
So you want to tussle?
That's a bar. That looks like some kind of a something or other there.
Threading lightly.
Oh, is that it?
She fights hand to hand. Yeah, we got something over here. Those look like bars. That was a bar.
Your fate is sealed.
And that was a bar too.
Well, that's the end of that.
Looks like we got a bunch of mushrooms over here. That's an animal den. See where we're at. Okay, so we made it all the way up there. Let's go over this way. See what's over here.
I'll cut you down a peg.
Moose and bear and squirrel. Ari's gonna go track down that moose. He's almost dead. More bar. What do we got here? Oh, this is Forest Pass. So there's Gap Rock Pass, there's Forest Pass. Those are ways to get back to Skyrim. At least it's on our map. We have some heavy reflected. So I wonder that's not coming from. That's not coming from here. That's coming from the rain shader from RASS. Makes this all shiny because we're wet. It's not as nice as wet and cold, but it definitely has a lot less scripting going on. And you get the cool bubbles underwater. That's a boar.
I fight with courage, not anger.
The spiders are fast. Wolves. Did you get him, Ari?
What a shame.
Here, I'll
Just
help
getting
you out.
fun.
And that looks like a cave, but it's not. This looks like a path. Up the side of the hill. That's a bad guy. And he's all wet. Already rock climbing up there. Oh, another animal den. Friend. We got a lot of animal dens in there. But they're just dens, there's no cave. They got a cow. This one has a name. I don't want to speak with animals. How do I cancel that? I'm not sure how to cancel that. Well, I guess we'll speak with animals, and now he's a companion. So now we need to companion release. Or we could run around with a cow. There we go. Okay, dude, you're free. What's up, Gears? I figured out what my issue was with crashing. Apparently, I left Whiterun area while something was loading. So every time I tried to go back near Whiterun or around Whiterun, it was looking for that thing that was loading, and it couldn't find it, and that would crash the game. So I'm thinking if I wait 10 days, just stay away from Whiterun for 10 days, it should reset the that area, and I should be fine. Well, one would hope. But right now we're in Chanterelle, and we're doing okay in Chanterelle. Because I noticed I did okay like in Solitude and a lot of other places. It's just when I tried to get close to Whiterun, whether it be fast traveling by or whether it be
so you want to
actually
tussle?
Trying to fast travel to Whiterun, that it didn't like it because it's missing something there. It's kind of like having a deleted item reference. All right, we just got an autosave. Cool. Probably from finding this place. We have a very wet wall there. Hall of the Mountain King. So this is the whole other side of Chanterelle. So we just came in over here, and it's a map about as big as Chanterelle is. Yeah. It's pretty good size. Hey, you know, what do we got there? Can we talk to this guy?
Need something?
Lost Legionary. Who's this?
Yes?
Another Lost Legionary. Well, they don't seem upset that I'm here. That's kind of a good thing. How about we do something like this?
Look!
We've got a rock there that's low texture. We gotta watch out for natives. They can get kind of mad at you. Oh, we got a bridge here. What's up, Dante? We're cruising through Chanterelle. Actually, we're in Hall of the Mountain King right now, which is an expansion world on the side of Chanterelle. Is this a cave? No. It's kind of cool with all the big rib cage coming out of the wall there, though. And we ended up locking our frame rate at 144, which is the refresh rate of our screen. That helped a bit for stability too, because we're not jumping all over the place with our frame rate that way. Pretty much just stays pegged at 144. Some nice looking tree models over there. And we are running ray trace, well, screen space ray trace global illumination. Which adds for some better shadows. That's what it looks like without it. And that's what it looks like with it. So the grass has more depth. Darker, closer to the ground kind of thing going on. It looks good. I wouldn't recommend it unless you get the frame rate to spare, because it is rather heavy on the frame rate. Also, it's a paid mod. Pascal Glitcher, Marty McFly made it. Playing in survival for the first time in my life. Vanilla survival mode, and absolutely hated how brutal it was. Sunhelm and Campfire go really good together. The thing I really like about Campfire is you can harvest wood, you can create items, and of course fill bottles, build campfire. So I've got a whole wheel pretty much dedicated to survival type stuff and followers, right? And praying. The create items one is really cool because you can make arrows, you can actually create a bow as well from hide, lace, and deadwood. So you can start off and you can make yourself a hatchet and, you know, make torches, all of that. Make yourself a nice cloak. And of course, armor. So pretty cool that you can do all that just through the crafting and with very basic things. These guys look kind of angry, don't they? I want to go over this way. If you guys don't try it. Okay, fine, we'll do it. Come on, you want to go?
Well, aren't you a real chap?
Oh my gosh, where'd you come from? I don't know where that. You go get him, Mari. I'll help you out. I'll be pre-cooked for your enjoyment. We'll take all that cooked boar meat. Take that death bell too. Give me that guy. Vanilla is way too unforgiving. Start, you have nothing. Yeah. I do like, you know, that you can check up on yourself and see how you're doing. Alright, we want to go look over here. Ooh, that's pretty.
No stopping me.
I feel a screenshot coming on. What do you think? Looks like a good source of water too. That looks like a mud crab. It is a mud crab, dead mud crab. So Chanterelle is actually a really good place to play a survival playthrough. And we brought Ari with us. Where did you get the axe, Ari? She got herself a demon bone axe. Ooh, that mammoth to feed us for a month.
There's no way you stop me.
So yeah, I highly recommend Chanterelle if you're going to play a survival playthrough. It's a perfect place for it. Plus the scenery is just really, really pretty. Mackerel did a great job. And there is lots of places to get water and lots of critters to survive. And very low flying hawks. get some leather. Well, there's something over there, but let's see what's over here. That was a really big critter. Gleam blossoms. Looks like we got two choices, that way or that way. Let's see what's over this way. Looks like we've got a structure over here. How do we get up to said structure? Let's go back to the path. See if we can follow the path.
There's no shame in being afraid.
Where there was critters up here. And a goat. A dead goat. It's like big whale bones down there. Did realize just how much joining the companions really makes a difference for survival. Well, why? Being a, oh, just all the little perks you get? Or being a werewolf? I do like the bubbles underwater from our ASS. Although we don't always get the wet effect membrane, which we should be getting. So if you have two mammoths, are they called mammi? Okay, they look a little upset. This is some kind of very big hand or something. That is an evil giant. It
I'm
even
not the
says
problem.
so. And he's level 100. Okay, yeah.
Gloves are coming off.
Yeah, we're pretty badass. Of course, we're pretty high level. What level are we? Oh, I turned that on too quick. My bad. I crashed it. Everybody drink. A bed and free food. Well, you can pick up free food in a lot of different locations. And having a bed really isn't that big of a deal if you have a bed roll. So the first thing I do when I'm playing is I kill enough deer and wolves and whatever else to make myself a tent. That's one of my first things I got to do is make a place to sleep. I need a tent. Once I have a tent, then we're pretty good. Well, that kind of blew. We only made it 41 minutes, but this character has been going for a long time. The menus always look weird because that's what she looks like without global elimination. So I don't know, the menus look weird. Not too worried about that though. Let's find out where our last save was. I think we stayed in a bed somewhere. I think we also found new locations, so it's probably at a location that we found. Yeah, that was the pass. Okay, so now we're back in Chanterelle. Let's go check out this pond. To you too. We've got an area here that didn't load grass. Well, we're almost at 240 hours. 239 hours, 7 minutes. It's only 60 hours away. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that this didn't load grass, but okay. Gotta be a boat around here somewhere. Maybe we just swim to the island. I thought there was a boat. Yo!
You don't want this. You fight like a coward.
There's the boat. Cash. What do we want to put in our cash? Bunch of empty barrels. That one not empty. Withered leeks. Yeah, just what I don't want. Some wheat. Ooh, a master shine. We got a still. We need wheat. We need Jazbay grapes and dragon's tongue. Alright, well I happen to see all of that down here. Because here's the wheat. Oh my gosh, we don't need 20. Well, we get like 5. And then we need dragon's tongue. That's Jazbay grapes. Something else we needed. And dragon's tongue. That's plenty of grapes. Go find some dragon's tongue. That's blue and purple flowers. That's dragon's tongue. 5 of them. That's enough. Let's go brew some booze. So this is good for stress and fear. If you happen to play stress and fear. First thing I did was catch me a wild horse because traveling gonna be slow. Don't have glider installed. Oh, okay. Well, actually walking around, you get to see more of the world. I mean, a wild horse isn't bad. So now we use the still. We need more Charis eggs. We made some booze. What do we got in here? We got bunk beds. Chance's Folly. Crate, 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 crate. Bed. We got bunk beds. Journal. Found this place 2 years ago, far away from the Jarls, the Empire Thieves Guild. Seen no Falmore, a good place, where settlers of Gruseldorf made a little exploration to this virgin island, sold ruined tower. Settlers were building a village and fortifications. We pretended to hunt. The rest of the time to build our distillery. Oh no, a dark smoke. It was from Grizzledorf. War between the Empire and Norse. We're not soldiers, can barely hunt. Bandits? Wow, they mourned his death. They never went back. It's still our magic potion, Master Shine. Alcohol so strong even a dragon would burn drinking it. Small solaces though, we lost all of our friends and homes. Deep drunkenness. Earthquake then, somebody shaking my shoulders. Thonor was back. It was good, bad news. Saw the end of Grizzledorf burn to the ground, Forsworn. Buried the dead and followed the track of Forsworns. Bloody barbarians in the vicinity told us to discover their village. We know he lied to us after some heated argument. Tolo admitted the truth. He was captured. The village inhabitants weren't forsworn, only the same type of clothing, but of Nord descent. Questioned him and he told all he knew. Thonor was never been brave. The native of the land let him go. Even gave him wheat. Promised not to kill us and asked, ordered, we accept none of us. Brave enough to fight. We already had in mind to leave Grizzledorf for a drunk life and luckily even clandestine distilleries. Smugglers were on the coast. Furnish them our booze. We would be acting as spies for the native, patrolling the west of the land. Ortung's Pass Road. Then down on the beach. Smugglers have a grotto where we meet. Beware this beach is infested by netch. Smugglers take our booze, give us a little gold, useful stuff, then we go back to Loch Lomond. See something suspect on the beach, one of us may run to the village, northeast and Hidden Valley, and warn the native. There's some beautiful girls, I'm sure he's there. Loch Lomond whiskey. It's a whiskey. Don't have stress and fear installed? Yeah, it can be annoying. So I finally went back to Skyrim. Left his booze. And is still. They got a cooking pot upstairs. We can make more booze. Empty crate. Nice overlook. It's a duck bite. The fears, I don't like the fear system, but I like the stress system. Although it'll turn you into an alcoholic. Because praying only does so much with your stress. And then it says, I could use a drink. So yeah, it'll turn you into an alcoholic. I am no longer feeling stressed. All right, well that's that place. And then we can make a run around the outside here. Make sure we got everything. Take the boat back. Autosave, cool. What time is it? It's getting later. I wonder where Guzeldorf is, he said. That might be up there. Let's go north and a little bit west.
Look! Things just got all's fair in love and war.
There's some place over that way. What's that? Oh, that's the den. So we want to go pretty much straight north from where we are.
You're hardly worth my time. It's done.
This is their town. Guzeldorf. All right, who's the hot chicks? just standing around. They're dead. But they're dead and standing. Got a lot of arrows. And a pickaxe. That is a cool looking pickaxe. Okay, that looks painful. It's like I'm standing on a tomb. $20 salt piles, we'll take it. And my poor granddaughter doesn't seem to be having a good day. Well, vanilla survival mode got me paranoid about stepping outside, afraid I'm going to freeze to death. Yeah. The other thing that I do is I try to learn Flame Atronach as soon as possible. And then I've got a mod that magical fires produce heat. So my Flame Atronach is like a portable heater. So that keeps me from freezing to death. So, but it does require a mod to make magical fires a heat source. But that's how I get around that one. Yeah, sounds like it's the end of the world. You didn't have the mod at the time? Well, I'm just saying if you ever want to play survival again. Or if you're playing, you said you're playing survival currently, right? I mean, Campfire and Sunhelm are part of my mod list. And I don't think they're ever coming out. I enjoy kind of the realism of having to eat and drink and sleep and, you know. And the fact that I can get hypothermia and die. Oh, another one that's really cool that you would probably really dig. I know I dig it. If you have a woodcutter's axe in your inventory and you equip it, some trees will glow blue, and the trees that are glowing blue, you can cut down. Only I don't know if these trees will do it. We cut down a wolf. But in the regular game, or in the regular world, unfortunately it doesn't look like it works in Chanterelle. Oh, there's one. So you see how it's glowing blue? So if you keep hacking at it, it's called simple woodcutting. Well, watch out.
Give me your best.
I think we need to remove the item from our left hand. I heard a crack. Tree seems to be weakening. 1 firewood added. Oh, it seems to be weakening. 1 dead wood. So yeah, we split all the wood, and you've got a brittle wood pile that you can search. There's 16 pieces of wood there. So that's pretty cool. We'll take 8. And that tree won't grow back. It's pretty much cut down for the rest of the game. So I thought that was a really cool mod also for survival. That as long as you had a woodcutter's axe, you don't need to find, a chopping block. You can just cut down trees in the wilderness. So I thought that was really helpful too for a survival playthrough. Is this a camp place? Kind of looks like one. It says Waterloose. Guess it can be a camp place. It is nighttime. Let's rest until daytime. So I don't think we're cold. We're a little bit hungry. We're a little bit exhausted. We'll wait till the morning to eat. Did we just pack up our tent? Like a moron? We got plenty of wood, so let's build a campfire. And burn down the trees. We can make it a roaring campfire. So I like the other animations for the campfire too. Like if we're cooking food on the campfire, we actually have a little animation that shows you, putting the food on a stick and holding the stick over the fire and doing all of that. So that's pretty cool. Earth begins to warm. And we get an autosave. Cool. Back up. Only you can prevent forest fires. Did we get any wood back? It'll tell us. There was no unspent fuel to reclaim. No wood for you. Alright, so I guess south. Let's go south. A little hunting first. Let's cook it. Fire cooks food is a good one. So you notice this is just venison. Now it's a venison chop. Because we lit it on fire. And you can use just a basic flame spell for that. If you wanted to. We're going south. Sun coming over the hills, illuminating our path. I'm also a big fan of my music selection. I know some other people are too. It's all about the ambiance.
Pride will get you killed.
I'm sorry, baby. Oh. Removed all starting magic from your character, so I have to go out on my way to actively use magic. Okay, cool. I see you. Ooh, right in the sweet spot. Nice. Heart shot. Pre-cooked. The only races that absolutely should start with magic should be elves and Brentons. I like the basic healing spell. I figure that's something that, you know, you could reliably role play that your parents taught you. And the simple flame spell too. You know, I don't see that as being a problem for pretty much any race. But I mean, there's no right or wrong way to play, so set it up the way that you want. I figure even a farmer would know a healing spell. But still, the way you've got it, you know, dark elves, high elves, and Brentons. Is it because elves are kind of known for being magical, or? I mean, if you look at the lore, you know, the dark elves had magic, the high elves had magic, and Brentons had magic because they're like half elves. Moose and squirrel. I could see orcs not having magic. I could see Imperials. Nords and Redguards distrust magic, yeah. Well, if you're a Redguard, you get like unlimited stamina and some other things that are really cool perks to kind of make up for the no magic thing. Okay. Well, then you take the earliest that he has. If there's a cancellation, we take it.
You have your reasons, I have mine. Playing it smart. Bugs will take care of the rest.
See, now I lost where that deer was. Oh, there it is. I really love instincts. Oh, hi, baby. You gonna come up and say hi? Come here. Come here. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. You're a good girl. You're a good doggy. Come here, baby. Come on. I know you don't like it when she's crying. She'll be okay. You're a good dog. It's my little baby Paya. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're a good girl. We'll climb up here and say hi. Come here. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Everybody would love to see you. This is my baby Paya. We have her and her brother, same litter, whose name is Kai. And they are about 11 months old. And little puppy dogs. Not so little anymore. They're almost 60 pounds. But they're such good doggies. Such a good doggy. Good doggy. Okay, you can hang out with me while I play, dog. My granddaughter's having a rough time with something, so Paya is. Yeah, they're beautiful doggos. I get a lot of people going, well, what breed is that dog? What breed is that dog? And I'm like, well, they're super mutt. We did a DNA test on Kai, and we did one on Paya. Paya came back 19 different breeds. Kai came back 21 different breeds. They're like 18% Australian cattle dog, but they've got Husky, Labrador, Shepherd, Chihuahua. Paya has some Fijian street dog and Chesapeake Bay Retriever and Plot Hound. They've got the hound dog tail for sure, and the ears might be hound dog too. Collie, Border Collie. So a lot of herding dog in there. But Paya, she'll play fetch, so that's the Chesapeake Bay Retriever and the Labrador. So she'll chase the ball and go get it. Kai not so interested in the ball. He's more of the herding dog. He wants to chase after the other dogs and herd them while they're chasing the ball. All right, so we're kind of going that. Let's see what's over here, huh? Let's go west. Go west, young man. Yeah, people are always asking me, oh, they're so pretty. What breed are they? You know, because Paya's got heterochromia, right? So she's got one brown eye and one blue eye. But the blue eye is from the Husky. And Kai has those bright blue husky eyes. Really pretty. Pretty dog. No running away, you fast spider. Might be right, most accessible form of magic would probably be restoration. Cause any major problems, destruction, illusion, alteration, most especially conjuration. Conjuration, enchanting, illusion, those I think would be more held to the magic classes or magic affinity classes. But restoration is something I could see everybody having, and a little bit of destruction I could see everybody having too, especially like just simple fire spells, because you can use spells to create campfires, right? Using campfire, you can use either the flint and steel method, or you can use fire magic to start a fire. So that's more of a survival skill, even though it's in the destruction skill of magic. I don't know. Like I said, no right or wrong way to play. Run it however you see fit. Okay, so we're over here now. But yeah, we've only explored this little bit in a wide, wide world after all. Definitely the most usable forms of magic that I can definitely see people having a problem with. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're conjuring undead. You know, a lot of people have a problem with necromancy or conjuring Daedra. There are some certain groups, vigilance, right? Dawn Guard, that have a problem with conjuring Daedra. They don't like it a whole lot. So I would see, you know, those are ones that I don't see the average Joe having. Those are people that took the time to study it because it was something they wanted to learn, regardless of who approves or disapproves of it. I do love the rain sounds too. It's actually a really good rain sound, and the volume is just about right. I'm in a rainy
I'll send you
forest.
straight to oblivion.
Who do we got here? Oh, that's who we got.
Doubt setting in yet?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, spiders at 5 times speed are definitely frightening. That was a wolf. Oh, he decided to go after the person, huh? Thinking I was easier prey. You was wrong, Wolfie. Missed him. Abusable. Yeah, usable, abusable. What are you? Really, dude?
I won't hold back anymore.
He was a very
You're either pretty
angry
damn brave,
ram.
or just plain stupid.
I would say just plain stupid because we cooked him. Looks like we got Spriggans over here. Are these the friendly type or the not so friendly type? These are the friendly ones. So we got another water source here. That's why we call it auto conspiracy. That is interesting. Oh my gosh.
I'm your worst nightmare. You feel compelled to die?
I really love that I don't have combat music.
Could have dodged that if I wanted to.
Oh, now you're upset, huh? Okay, fine. I'll take you out. He's like, you're killing my critters. Well, they marked the door. We got a hunter's camp. Oh, can we make some tea? Pine Bud Bitters. Restores health and stamina. And cold. Resists 50% of frost damage for 7,200 seconds. That's actually pretty nice. Do we have any pine bud around here? Well, we can get an axe here. We already have an axe. It's a grindstone. There's some ebony arrows. Why don't we grab those? Salt pile. There's a supple hunting bow. It's actually pretty good. 38 damage. Some stumps to sit on. Can we improve anything? Can improve our woodcutter's axe. Sharpen up the axe. That looks like a tanning rack. What can we make? We can add another bed. Pelt hood, saber cat, wolf, pelt mantle, reindeer, saber cat, wolf. Let's go wolf. Stormlord finery. Travel cloak. All right, should we check it out? We're going native. Oh, that actually looks really cool. I can't see your eyes, though. Well, the wolf is a dark one. That matches her armor. And it's fluffy. Oh, so fluffy. What's the warmth rating on that? 54. Oh my gosh, that's nice. 29th warmth rating on that. 18 warmth on that, and that makes our potions better. So we'll stick with that one. Ooh, stylish. I dig it. What do we got upstairs? A crate? Another crate? Ooh, okay. This one had arrows. Well, why don't we just take a nap here for a minute? Create a save. Well, it's probably failed because we're in combat. Let's try that again. This time she actually took her clothes off to jump in bed. Oh, we're gonna get a save this time because we weren't in combat. I do like the fur. We're keeping the fur. How does that go with this? That's the wrong thing. We just summoned a bunch of undead. Oh, so it takes the same slot. So I wonder... Let me check that. That does 54, weighs 3. This does... That adds 105 to our armor rating, but 27 warmth weighs 6. But that's actually armor. This is just warmth. Let's go with the just warmth. And let's favorite that. And unfavorite that. Yeah, we can leave that favorited. But then we'll go into this. And we'll go here and make that 7. And we'll make this one 2. So now we can change if we want to do this one and have better armor rating, or if we want to do this one and have better warmth. Okay, that's cool.
I'd appreciate it if you'd put your arms down. It ends here. If I were sorry, now's when I'd apologize.
But I'm not. Oh, I know what that is. We need to go cut that tree down. That big tall tree right there. You know, it rains here like it rains in Hawaii. So it'll be like a torrential downpour for 15 minutes and then the sun will come out. Silver. Oh, that's a silver ore vein. Skycraft. Is Skycraft like that too? Torrential downpour and then all of a sudden the sun will come out? Good job, undead minions. Old tree discovered. Okay, that is a really cool sun coming through there. How much of that is... It's almost overblown a little bit. This one has a saw stuck in it, though. And yes, I did know this was here. This is a cool little player home. Campsite, whatever. It's good to have up here in the north. A little hot springs, we can go swimming. Lumberjack. Well, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. It's in our cache. Okay, well, we probably have some more pelts to drop off in our cache. And we'll drop off some dead wood and the leather, the linen wrap. Okay. Nice workbench. More salt. And a cooking pot. More meat. We make wooden toys. All right, it is getting later. There's our smelting pot. And an anvil. Crafting stuff. Nice wood pile. We have an aviary over here? Is that what I hear? Or do I hear this? It's like storage. We got milk and booze and honey, storage barrels, and Owry. It's like we got glass down there, storage barrels. Okay. We got a couple of beds. And we got a way back out to Chanterelle. And we just got an autosave. Cool. So let's go over this way. So we want to go east. We only made 240 hours. 60 more hours to go. We'll definitely make that because we haven't done Midwood Isle or Ulanvald. We did do Siren Route. We're cruising around Chanterelle right now. Just trying to get things on the map. What other world space? We haven't done Worm's Tooth yet. That's a pretty big one. We haven't done Moonpath to Elsewhere yet. There's a boat. How did the boat get up on the hill? Was all this once underwater? Was it thrown here by a hurricane? My wings are a hurricane. Cousin's out fighting dragons. What do I get? Guard duty. So that's kind of interesting. It's like a graveyard. There's swans down there, another water source. Kind of interesting. What's up, RM? Oh, the lightning hitting the ground? Yeah. Actually starts a fire. It used to be called Minty Lightning, but it has another name now. I'm sure if you look it up. I think it's called Storm Lightning is what it's called now. But you can set the frequency of the lightning. It's all got an MCM menu. frequency and what kind of weather gets lightning. Like this, it's not storming right now. It's not raining. We're still getting lightning because electrical storms sometimes happen without any water dropping, right? So that's what I've got going on. I've actually got it so it happens during snowstorms too. But again, this is something you can set in the MCM menu. Great little weather mod. Well, add on. It goes with other weather because I'm running Kinds Weather and Seasons, which is basically Obsidian weathers with weathers from, like this fog weather I'm getting right now is from a mod called Wander. But yeah, you'll get fork lightning and straight lightning, and yeah, it's just really cool. The sound that goes with it's really good too. Okay, there's the boat. What is that boat doing up here? A Geary, and we're getting an autosave. Cool. We've got a lantern. So a lot of the light and the reflected light, like off of this post, is all coming from... That's what it looks like without RTGi. So it doesn't really reflect on the walkway. Right? That's without RTGi. This is with RTGi. So without and with. So you can see that the lantern is only, it's dark on this side, but it's lit on that side. Get some bird's eggs. Like the door. Where you get your wolf powers? Okay. There's ants on the floor. And lots of them. Gothis Zorn. MVCVS. SINVS. Irat. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. There's a journal there. I write this as I'm slowly dying of starvation. Gothis Zorn, the captain of the Giri, from Solitude to Dawnstar. Good wind to sail, but the sea became of strange color with waves going in directions not allowed by wind or common sense. Winterhold City was at sight when the storm came from oblivion. Gigantic waves assaulted the coast. Frightening lights were on the magical school. Oh, okay. So this is they got caught in the storm. Some building falling down, eaten up by the sea. The ship was in critical condition. They throw at the sea all of the furnitures and a part of the cargo. Less weight. How to swim, useless in a tempest. All took refuge in the cabin while our ship was shaking, praying for our lives. No longer the sound of the sea, the crewmen went outside, believing it was calm after the tempest. The door was shut before I could see the bridge. The crew didn't come back. I never had the courage to see outside. The sound of their screams is echoing in my head. Since this day, I've eaten my last meal. So he just stayed in here drinking and decided to not go outside. Okay. What's in the barrel with the X on it? Tomatoes. Well, he's got tomatoes. He's not starving. He's not starving to death if he had tomatoes. That doesn't make sense. And he had booze. He had 5 more meats left. He was only here 12 days. I would have gone outside. You big pussy. What did that say? It says open Chanterelle. Oh, cool. We're up on the mast. All right, well, we got to clear the weather. Oh, no, that's really cool. Let's change the time of day to something about, go like 8:30 in the morning. Got a bird's eye view. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that you could do that. I thought the view was good from here, but it's even better from up on the mast top up there. All right. Well, they had enough time to build little walkways. They never came back for their captain. Let's go check out this place over here. Is that the one inside? No, we need to go inside. We're going the wrong way. I got about an hour. And then I'm going to go get tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. Those tacos are so darn good. And cheap, $1 a piece. Can't beat that. All right, let's go up this hill here. Can I get up here? Well, looks like I can. Go up the valley here. Yes, we're preparing for the worst. Making homemade tacos and rice? Cool. Well, we got a lot of mushrooms here. Well, I can't make tacos for $1 a piece. I can't beat that price. All right, so it looks like it goes that way and it goes this way. What's this way? That's south. Let's go the other way. Let's go north. This looks like the graveyard. Like a mammoth graveyard. That is a... Oh! An armored troll.
You're boring me.
Go get him, Ari. Looks like a good place to collect Death Bell. Making poisons. That's our little pond we saw from up top. A weeping willow. That is a friendly Spriggan. Yeah, that always tripped me out about Chanterelle is that some of the Spriggans are non-hostile. I could definitely beat the $1 a piece price at home, but still sometimes it's nice to have someone else do the cooking for you. Okay. Well, I expect they make some money on them. Even on the Tuesdays. Where they don't charge $3 a piece for them, you know? They just don't make as much money. That's a spider.
Just getting warmed up.
Just guarding the door. Uh-oh, pissed him off. I guess we can come out that way or we can go north. Let's go north. A lot of spiders. And a black bear. A parabear. That looks like a cave. Wabbajack. Is that what it said? Wabbajack? Wabbajack. Okay, let's go in there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That looks like a poison bloom. That looks like giant markings on the rock. lot of... Oh, yeah, that's a giant. Is that Bo Boric? I'm not taking a chance. We're dropping him. His name was Alfred. Yeah, he had some good arrows. Thanks, Alfred. Alfred likes to paint. Okay, that guy, yeah, he didn't. It looks like the giant got him. Pretty good. Archaeological diary, hugely famous and tremendously notorious. Labithmol. Professor Labithmol. Those dimwits in the museum laughed at me. No civilization trace have been found. It's because it's mythological. Valleys full of piles of bones carefully placed and carved standing stones. Ancient burial site. Not so easy to find and spider infested. There's other piles of bone inside the cave, and I established my camp on a rough platform. Plenty of painful shards. My fingers while cutting the planks. My great discovery was pain reliever. Ancient drawings on the cave walls. Need to grab them with a pick and detach the whole piece of rock. I want to sell the drawings to the museum. Today is a very bad day. I was sleepy when I heard the sound of footsteps woke me. Heavy footsteps, and I understood my mistake. This is not an ancient burial site. A giant was here. And all those bones are his feasting relief. Wait until he sleeps and then escape this place. Well, I don't think you made it there, dude. A rusty shovel. Does 34 damage. I can smack you with a rusty shovel. Or with a pickaxe made from 2 daggers strapped to a mace. The rusty shovel is a great sword. I could totally smack you with a rusty shovel. Okay, that's I think that's funny. It's a pretty cool cave. And we're getting an autosave. Cool. Oh, what a pretty sky. The sun will come out tomorrow. What's that up on the hill?
Why do you insist on dying? Got you now. Curtain call.
Really? You gotta box him? I'll help you out there, Ari. Boneyard Valley Northwest discovered. So it looks like we need to go south. Sorry, Ari. Have I ever mentioned how much I love the forests of Chanterelle? If not, let me tell you, I love them. Go back around here. That looks like there might be something there. Just a way through the forest, I guess. All right. West. Let's go to the wall.
They never learn. Fight or flight. Choose wisely. I might have to get right up on that for that to change.
No, it's displaying the LOD at the same time it's displaying the mountain underneath.
It's sad that you don't care.
Light 'em up, let's go. Well, we're up on the hill. I think there's an entrance to the Hall of the Mountain King over here, too. Oh.
Care to show some spirit?
Carrier. Looks like there's another rock quarry there. Well, what is carrier? It's the stone quarry. Okay. If I ever need some rocks, I'll remember that. Oh.
I stand between you and the gods.
Better keep your weapons out. I saw another cat. Oh, a couple more.
You sure trial and error will get you there?
We got bars. Big old fluffy bars. Iron. Well, if we want to mine some iron, we know where that's at. Okay, that looks like a path. Doesn't that look like a path?
Ready to liberate some more.
I hear more bears. Mountain King Path. So this would open up to the Hall of the Mountain King, the other side. Oh, the weather's nice over here. Looks like there's something over that way. So where does that put us in this world? So we found... thought we found that entrance, but maybe we didn't. Could have sworn there was another entrance. There is another entrance there. Did we not go down there far enough to get it on the map? Well, the weather's nicer over here.
You get points for effort.
Attacked by a pack of wolves. That looks interesting. A little bit of boar.
My will is unbreakable.
That is somebody shooting at me. The tribal. That was a headshot. I don't think it killed him, but it put him on his butt. Oh, it did kill him. Tribal arrows and forsworn arrows. We got some hostiles over here. I wanted to know what was up there. Guess we can go this way. There's definitely some kind of path.
And you really think it all ends here? It's
Off
never
the cliff with
straightforward.
you. Killed him. There's definitely something up there. Oh, wolves. It's a pretty hostile land. They're all out to get me. Now that's pretty interesting. What might this be? Well, hi, baby. What's up with my baby dog? Hi, baby dog. Hi, baby dog.
Stepping up to me is detrimental to your health.
Now you're mine.
Oh, yeah? You think so, do ya? There's floating rocks. I sense
The
magic.
end begins.
Oh, that's a big evil giant. Let's find out what the floating rocks are all about. Rotted tooth. Is this where they make candy? Got a pickaxe and a woodcutter's axe here. And a
If it's my attention
hostile
you want, you've got it now.
ram. Got a very mystical Ark of the Covenant feel to it. Doesn't it? Oh, wow, okay. We got seekers. Says it's a gate. But a gate to where? Wait, how do I get up there? That's Crimson Nernroot. Oh no, it's Gaithra. There's got to be a way up there. Teleport portal, maybe? We were standing right on top of the gate. Don't know how to get up there though. And I guess we could fly. I believe I can fly. I'm pretty sure I can. There's a... Okay, it's not a tree. Like there's a tree growing through this place, but it's not a tree. What's this up here? Just a platform. Just a platform with floating rocks. Very interesting. Makes me think this is some kind of portal. Something we don't understand yet. It has something to do with this area down here. It creates a portal.
Never should have come here.
He was gonna smack me with an oar. Well, these guys are wearing like Mirac stuff and Forsworn stuff. Savage. Yeah, he was gonna smack me with an oar. For 53 damage. This guy was gonna hit me with a poker. They're pretty savage. Strong blacksmith hammer. 41 damage. Well, they've got interesting weapons for sure. Let's see what else they got over here. Some ingredients.
Enough.
Well, the weather's really nice over here. We can probably take this off. Take that off. So how are we doing anyway? Well, we're hungry. Catching bugs. Looks like we're going up this way. Gives me a very ancient ruins kind of feel to this. Whoa!
You're just full of surprises.
Death by wolf. No more bones up here. That is a tent. Hunter's Rest. That would be a good place for us to take a nap. And a gut pile. That's pretty realistic, actually. We got a tanning rack. What do we got here? Looks like we got a bunch of furs. Saber cat, elk. What's in the cache? Let's put some stuff in the cache. We have a cooking pot. And we got some hard-boiled eggs. And some more wine. All right, we are going to drink some of that milk. Oh my gosh. So that's alcohol. Paralyzed for 5 seconds. Paralyzes all targets in the area for 44. Okay, so that might be a good one to use in battle. All right, let's, we're going to call it right here for today. So we're going to take a nap here and create a save. That was actually a pretty decent stream today. What did we do? 2 hours, 41 minutes. And the game ran pretty darn stable, so that's good. We are 241 hours and 6 minutes into Kainalus. I do like the fur on the shoulders. It's very furry. But we could do this too. We could do that. I think we're gonna stick with the fur. Right now she doesn't need fur. All right, people. That's what we're gonna call it. So, yep, it's taco time. I got to go drive down there and place an order and go get some tacos and bring them back so everybody can eat. So that's what's next on the agenda. Till next time, peace out.